Reddit, what's the worst possible gift for your significant other on Valentine's Day? Once I ordered my girlfriend flowers that didn't arrive, or were stolen from the porch, so I gave her the delivery confirmation instead. It was not as funny as I thought it would be. Hey, the flowers will wither in mere days. The delivery confirmation will stay intact for years. Longer if you frame it for posterity. Delivery confirmation greater than flowers. Apparently it's not really the thought that counts. I bought an XGF1 of every Valentine's Day gift: bear, candy, lingerie, wine, balloons, all of it. She got me a turtle that sings "Can't Hurry Love." Took me a while to get that hint. That hurt a little, I'm not gonna lie, sorry dude. I'm gonna be honest. You probably scared her off with the bear. This wasn't a Valentine's Day gift, but it's a pretty great example of a gift gone wrong. A friend of mine had been in a relationship with this girl for a few months when she went to work a summer job in British Columbia. We live in Ontario, so this is the other side of the continent. He is a pretty messy guy and doesn't always think things through. His girlfriend is really into fresh produce, so he thought it would be nice to send her some as a little surprise. So he went to the farmer's market and got a few different types of fresh organic vegetables, which he proceeded to send by mail. While he was putting the package together, he found a pair of panties in his room behind his bed and thought he might as well return his girlfriend her underwear since he was already sending a package. So off the package goes. By regular post? So a full 2 weeks later the package arrives and his girlfriend opens it. Inside she finds an assortment of rotting vegetables and a pair of panties that do not belong to her. Turns out my friend hadn't cleaned his room, or at least behind his bed, since he was seeing another woman. His girlfriend has no idea how to take this. Is it some sort of message? They cleared things up in the end, but I still like to bring this story up for a laugh now and then. TLDR, guy sent his girlfriend rotting vegetables and another woman's panties. He is a pretty messy guy and doesn't always think things through. His girlfriend is really into fresh produce, so he thought it would be nice to send her some as a little surprise. I immediately thought, oh no. The panties, though, were worse than I was expecting. Were they, washed? A bowl of those stringy things on bananas. Lots of responses here. But you're right. You just straight answered with the worst thing. And you're right. It's definitely the worst. Jesus dude, chill. For some reason this is funnier than the rest. Way back in the day, like sometime in middle school, my boyfriend gave me a new knife to self-harm with. I thought it was cool then, but now I think, what the actual fuck? Jesus Christ. Middle school kids are wild. What the actual fuck? When showing interest in your so's hobbies goes wrong. Middle school was an odd time for everyone. Glad you're at least aware that was bananas. My wife and I had a contest to see who could give each other the worst gift. She got me a wine bottle stopper that's a little guy with a big dick, the dick being the stopper. I got her granny panties and an enema. We agreed that I won. I love this idea. My fiancé are going to try it this year. You should probably tell your fiancé that you plan to do this. My dad bought my mom a pencil sharpener one year for Valentine's Day. It was the only gift he ever bought her on that day. My sister and I pestered him relentlessly, saying it was weird he had never bought her a Valentine's Day gift, so he listened for what she wanted. She had been complaining that their pencil sharpener was junk, so he went out and bought this really nice electric one. This was in the late 80s, so actually a pricey gift. My mom was so mad, and so he never bought her another Valentine's Day gift again. Edit: I just wanted to say my mom isn't a jerk at all. She did apologize later. After 18 years and 2 kids, he for the first time ever got her something on Valentine's Day. She was expecting some romantic gesture and instead got a pencil sharpener. We all think it is hilarious now, but at the time she was confused and a bit let down. She didn't handle it well, but such is life. This year is their 45th anniversary, so it wasn't that big a deal. It's just a running family joke. Every year on their anniversary my dad gets my mom a rose for each year they have been married, so he's not totally unromantic. though it costs him about $200 plus these days for her massive rose bouquet. This makes me sad somehow. Me too. It sounded like he really tried. Edit, for those asking why I think this way. I just imagine a dog bringing its owner a dead, mangly, dirty bird or rodent thinking it's just a super great gift with its tail waggling madly. And then you take that gift in horror and bin it. I think of the poster's dad the same way. A breakup text after hyping your so for some extravagant gift. Hey, you know that necklace you've always wanted? Yeah? I'm fucking your sister, Sherry. And she's way better than you. And she looks so fucking hot in that necklace. Yeah, I mean he made it himself. My, then, girlfriend and I met at a Wendy's, which was being torn down for remodeling. My bright idea was to have dinner, a movie, and then swing by the wreckage and take a brick to remind us of the fast food chain that meant so much to us. Yikes. Bonus. I locked us out of my car and my mother had to come unlock it for us. How could you be locked out of your car if you had a brick? There is a thread in r/relationships right now about this. There's a guy who is below average downstairs, right? His girl asked him for a male prostitute so she could experience sex with a bigger dick again because she misses the feeling. After continuously telling him that his size doesn't bother her. Shitty partner right there. Edit, op remove the post, all that's left are the comments. Jesus Christ, that hurts to read. When asked what my so wanted one year, she said she wanted a H2O steamer mop. Cost me about £100 and she got flowers, chocolates and a date night on top of it. But of course, whenever telling the story, it has become the time I got her a mop for Valentine's Day. Edit, guys, please. As I said in a follow-up post, everything said is in jest. We both laugh about it and I tell the story just as much as she does. Nobody is holding anything over anybody. It's a gun. I'll buy you the bullets at Christmas. Ryan Stiles. Seems like a long time to wait for bullets. Girl I started dating a couple of months before Valentine's Day just got out of a long-term relationship with her high school sweetheart. I didn't know she was still in contact with him when we were dating. She handed me a cute little bag with candy and a card. As I open the card and read her pouring out her soul to her ex-boyfriend about how much she still thinks about him and loves him. Evidently she made 2 gift bags. One for me and one for the ex and mixed them up. Thanks for the gold, stranger. At least you only had a couple of months into it. Did you tell her she gave you the wrong present or did you not let her know and just sit there awkwardly? She saw on my face that as I read the card she fudged up. I just told her she should probably go. And she started to cry. And the "I'm sorry, I really do care about you" started. It was pretty shitty. Just curious if you asked for one at some point before that? That used to be my biggest problem. I would keep track of the things she said she wanted, and then buy it for her at Christmas/birthday/etc. This post reminds me of the water cooler birthday of 2002. Yes, she wanted one. No, she did not want it for her birthday. Was she ever upset? Sadly, not the last time I fell into that trap over the years. I bought my wife a microwave for our first Valentine's Day back in 2005. She had just moved into her new place and needed a microwave. Not sure why everyone didn't see how thoughtful I was being. Edit, comment above me and comment below me all got gold, so you're all getting toasters for me this year. This reminds me of the pressure cooker my parents still argue about 20 years later. Best thing about it is my mum, the bitter gift receiver, won't stop going on about how good they are and I should get one as it will save me time and money. I now use this info to start arguments between them while I duck out and go do anything else. I got my girlfriend new tires for her car. She cried, happy tears, and said it's the most romantic thing anyone has ever done for her. My GF is weird and I feel like I've failed at romance. My boyfriend got me tires for Christmas and I cried. Tires are expensive, and I couldn't afford winter tires for my car, so I was just gonna use my all seasons and pray. It's a thoughtful gift. As a guy, I would cry too for the same reason.